Hello, Randall Monk and Ron Zane here.
Hello, everyone.
And today Ron and I are gonna just have a conversation and see where it takes us.
Yes. Good.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah. What's in your head,
Yeah,
honey?
what's in my head? I guess one thing would be about interacting with people. You know, we have a lot of soul family coming together.
Yes.
We see that big time
Yes.
in our environment
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And I know other people are seeing that around the world too. And I guess, well, what we could talk about is what happens when we interact with like-minded people with soul family, because there's an energy exchange, as we both know.
Absolutely. Well, of course, back when we were moving through the lower frequencies and so on, it was an interaction that went up in the solar plexus and you connected. As we've talked about many times, once you move, the sacred heart and the sacred mind become unified, and you're working on the upper levels of the fourth dimension. In fact, so many of us now are even in that null zone where we now have been getting connecting. The frequency lines are strong enough to our soulmates, are part of our soul family, so that clarion call is going out to them. And so we're just like you and I exchange information, and you activate memory seeds for me. That's the way we were doing it. Most people are doing it at this level, and so it's just that's like the inspiration that comes in the thoughts and the ahas, because they are moving out of just imagination or their intellectual mind. They're moving into their inspired thought. That's inspired birth. That's unity consciousness. That's when you're merging with your soul family.
Yeah.
And so the clarion call, that and a clarion.
Just like we were talking about this morning.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the clarion call,
Yeah,
people coming together. Yeah.
and that clarion call, clarion was like in the you see, like in the Bible, the big log horns.
Oh,
that
yeah,
go
the
out.
trumpets
Well,
or whatever they were.
trumpets,
Yeah.
the trumpets. But that's the call that's going out out to the world, the higher frequencies. And if you're tuned at all to it, you don't maybe think you're going to hear it, but it's when you start to get that divine discontent and you start to get the little ahas, and all of a sudden you meet a person, you think, I recognize you.
Yeah, and you might not hear it here, but you'll hear it here.
Yes, exactly.
You'll feel it.
And
Yeah.
it's getting stronger and stronger. And look at how many people have come and joined us. Some even moved, 5 or 6 people have moved here.
Absolutely.
And that's because that has been going out from all of us and at like Station 21 and the first world server, which is worldwide, it is a worldwide hologram and pyramidal forms. The hologram has those pyramidal forms within them.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so that's what's creating, that's what's building. And that's what's so wonderful, because no matter what level you are, you can contribute. And that's why it's important to get off the phone, get off so much TV and everything, and begin to listen to your own wonderful master teacher and so on.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I would also say it's important, as Michael tells us, to always look for the best in people and situations. And the more we raise our vibration doing that, the more high vibrational
That's
people we're
part
going
of
to
it,
draw into our
because
life.
we're still finishing up. There's still lessons and blessings with everything.
Oh, absolutely.
And remember how we said, so many of us, we are so fine-tuned, but there are still those deep inner core things there that are the most important for us. And so many things that I have read, like when groups come together, and building the groups, there's a Judas in every group that comes in to stir up that last part.
Oh, yeah.
To break it down so the unity consciousness can begin. And it's usually pretty traumatic. And it's a lesson and a blessing, but it has to happen. And so when something like that happens, take it that way, that it's part of the path, because that null zone is the frequencies are getting high. Look at the things that are happening to us all the time. We've kind of had some different things, things have changed, and not some things you liked it, and some things you would rather it didn't, but it's all part of it. And you can see how just within our group, how many people have now stepped out on their own path.
Yeah.
We're all still together, but what we had together is complete.
Yeah.
And they're moving changing
Yeah,
places.
yeah.
And you've got to let that happen.
Everything is, it's dynamic. Everything is
Yes.
dynamic. It's always moving and changing.
It has to
yeah.
move and change. And
Yeah.
and it's always going to push you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, that too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's important that we are able to step out of our comfort zone too.
If you want to grow and show,
You have to.
show and shine.
We have to, yeah.
Yes, by all means.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine that. It's so boring.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you stay in that zone, what happens in that zone is going to happen tomorrow too. Nothing's going to change really to any great degree.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how about that? Is that enough for this particular this video, you think?
I think.
And then we'll move on to another one?
Okay.
All right, good. Bye for now. Much love and many blessings from my hearts to
Love
yours.
y'all. Stay well, stay happy, and shine. Okay.
Bye now.